A small strudel today?
Yeah, just a small one today, you know. But the interesting thing today is it's fall.
Yeah.
It's October.
Yeah.
And I love this because we get a hold of Boskoop apple. They're spelled B-O-S-K-O-P.
B-O-S-K-O-P.
Wonderful ancient apple.
Yeah.
There are only 3 kinds of apple that are good for apple strudel.
Yeah.
In the spring you have the clear apple. They're also called transparents.
Yeah.
And they're apples they don't keep long, so
Yeah.
you use them in the spring and you can't really conserve them that much. When you can't get a hold of Boskoop or transparents, you use the Granny Smith, which are always available. You want to have a tart apple for strudel, right? But in the fall, you get hold of a Boskoop, which you only can get at the farm market. Nobody else has them. The regular stores just don't carry this precious variety of apple.
Boskoop, is it Dutch?
Comes from
Holland?
is Dutch, comes from Holland. Was introduced, I think, in the 50s.
Okay.
We had it in our garden in Austria, and my mom was always so proud of it, and they're fantastic apple.
Okay.
So what we have here is a piece of puff pastry. I'm just doing half a strudel.
Yeah.
And I covered it with a mixture. This is warm, that's why it's runny. If it was cold, it would be solid. And it is about half a cup of butter and about an equal amount of ground almonds. And you can roast them first, then use them. You can also use ground roasted hazelnuts. Fantastic for strudel. Hazelnuts are even better. So you use almonds, butter, and you make a paste, and you put in a scoop of about the same amount of icing sugar, and for flavoring a little bit of lemon juice and just a few drops of almond extract. And I always make a big pot, put it together, and when I'm done with it, I put the lid on and I keep it for next time. Okay, but we make quite a bit of apple strudel. So here are my peeled Boskoop. So I go over this. Just always do it like this. Don't even bother slicing them up first and putting them in a bowl, and you know, it's just too complicated. Just slice them right over this.
That should be an Olympic sport.
Yeah, you should really
apple
watch.
Slicing.
Like, I'm used to this, so if you're not, wear some gloves, because otherwise you're gonna slice your fingers. See, the only thing I take, this one has to come out, and this one has to come out too. It's organic, so I'm not too concerned about it. No pesticides, of course, right?
Yeah, this is from a local organic farmer, right?
Yeah, that's the only way you can really buy it.
Yeah.
Well, you can only buy that from...
Yeah,
So
Boskoop apples?
Yeah.
Clear apples or Granny Smiths?
Yeah. So we have this, few raisins, right?
Yeah.
And not too many. Sometimes I use rum-soaked raisins, but not today. And here I have some cinnamon. Be very generous with cinnamon. Okay. Very generous. Okay, so now we will roll it up, and I'll show you how. You just have to kind of go with it a little bit. Go like this, right? There are different doughs you can use. The pulled pastry is old-fashioned, very time-consuming, is very good, but the puff pastry is much better because of the content of the butter. So I'm just going to get a pan, put it in, and it goes in the oven at 425 in a regular oven, or 400. I have a hot air oven, a convection oven, 375, until it's nice and brown and golden on the top. Okay.
Boskoop apples.
Yeah, apple strudel, original.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So now I'm going to have my own piece of apple strudel made with those wonderful Boskoop apples. Yum yum. Good, good.